Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another last minute live stream. Okay, so here's the deal. My hand hurts a little bit, which is probably not a good thing. So we are going to do this live stream either until 4:30ish. I think I'm going to shorten it a little, or until my hand can physically not take it anymore. I expect the second one to come first. But I'm here today with Knight of Arcane.
Hello.
And you saw the thumbnail. I'm gonna be taking your suggestions, and we're gonna be making a character out of them. So you saw the little whatnot I put in the thumbnail, where I'm gonna be taking your suggestions, and then we're gonna be making the character based off them. It's very similar to how the emotions chart live stream is going to work. Hopefully, won't take as long though. With that being said, we do need right off the bat a base idea for this character. So if you want, feel free to go ahead and leave your suggestions in the chat for what kind of character you would like to draw. Superhero, human, alien, monster, whatnot. And we can use that as our base character. I'm going to have my little G pen here. I'm going to start writing down things. Character. Wow, that looks awful. Let's maybe choose a... There we go. Please bear with me as I'm still getting used to Clip Studio Paint. There we go. Angel. All right, so... Actually, I do have the wheel. Angel. Would be cool. All right. Everyone is agreeing with Angel. That's going to make this really easy. We got anime dude. Ultron Sigma. I'll add it. Little, I mean, that is just a character right off the bat, so this challenge might be a little hard if we just choose an already existing character, but I'll throw it up there just to make sure everyone's included. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure I get this name right. Arataka Maxing. I wouldn't say Clip Studio. It does look intimidating, I will give you that. There's a lot going on here, even if I just hide the chat so you can see the whole thing. There's a lot going on in this program, and it's set up slightly different from the way that my Photoshop is set up, so that's something too. But overall, it works roughly the same way, just like in any program. What you do, the more you use it, the more you'll get familiar with it, and so as you see, I don't know what half of this stuff does. These are like backgrounds or stuff, so if I do that, I can do that, but outside of basic drawing, that's not needed. So honestly, I could collapse that and it wouldn't make a difference. It would actually give me more canvas room to work. All this stuff, it does operate a little differently, I will say. So there is a bit of a learning curve to it, especially if you're coming from another program. But once you get used to it, or once you understand how Clip Studio Paint operates in its own right, it's easy to navigate. Not easy, but it's easy. You can very easily get familiar with Clip Studio Paint just by using it. It looks harder than it actually is. Knight, please help me. You actually know this program.
I mean, my knowledge of it is debatable. I know how a lot of it works. I know a bit about how some of it works, but compared to other people who have definitely have taken more time to actually figure it out, I don't know as much. At this point, honestly, I think DMZ might know it more. which is a little sad on my part for having this for like 4 years.
Right. I mean, I've been using Photoshop for 10 or 10 plus, whatever it is, and there's no way I know even a basic level of it. And now that I'm moving a little bit away from it, it's going to be a little. I expect my understanding to maybe slip a little. I feel like a lot of people want Angel. Feel like a lot of people want Angel and Happy. Nice arc. Superhero. All right, let's throw that on the list. By the way, I don't know if we're going to be using a wheel to spin, like to randomly choose, or if we're going to do chat voting. This is just to make sure I can get everyone suggesting. Even though writing it down would have been easier.
Semantics.
Yeah. Tired of everyone suggesting seraphims, basic angels. Everyone thinks of. Ooh, yeah, there are different types of angels. That's true, apple flavors.
I mean, I don't think the seraphims are the basic ones. Those are usually the ones that are with the free wings. Basic angels, just one wing. Well, one set of wings.
Right. That's, yeah, good point. What to draw, KyngPin? Well, Arc, I'll give you an option. So, depending on how this week plays out, the next OC 100 OCs challenge will be coming out on Friday, all things going as planned. So, Arc, if you want to draw your own version of Frankensurgeon to be displayed at the end of that video, feel free to go ahead, or you can design this character along with me. That being said, because of hand go ouchie, I anticipate this will be 1 or 2 to 3 streams, depending. Especially since I'm going to be honest, I didn't really think through how the committee part of things would work. It's
sounds about right with art.
Yeah. So we have a couple.
Also,
go ahead.
Also, if I yell out something about like bloody murder about something, it's because I might accidentally cut myself.
What?
I am working on. I got some like Warhammer models. Like, I think actually this one's like a year or 2 old. So I am working on setting up some Tyranids.
Oh, nice. Okay. With context, that's a little better.
Yeah, no, I like, especially like after the words like saying like, well, I mean, I said accidentally, so.
Yeah,
But yeah, no. Don't cut yourself.
Yeah, not great.
I have accidentally done that a lot.
Yeah, not fun.
I have somehow got my hands cut from just like the edges of boxes.
Yeah. All right. So Arataka Maxing. Sorry about the name butchering. YouTube does have a voting feature. Unfortunately, it only allows you to put in 4 options, which I think is really stupid.
Yeah.
But it worked out really well doing that for the Emotions Chart series of streams. So I think we're going to do that again. Unfortunately, that means, depending on how many picks we have, someone is going to be left out. So I'm going to try to make it sure that as we go down the character, everybody who suggested at least gets their chance to be in the poll at least once, so everybody feels like their voice can be heard. So that being said, once we determine the base design or the base character model, whatever we're doing, we're going to be going one feature at a time. So like head, eyes, hair, yada yada, all the way down from head to toe. And we're going to be voting on each different part. So, that being said, I'm going to set up the poll here. Character body type. Or character base. Something. We got the angel. We got the Amine dude. We got the Eldridge / Wait, something's not right.
Demon.
There we go. And superhero, as those are the 4 I have. Once again, I know there's Ultron Sigma here, but like I mentioned, that is just a character. It's not a arc type of character, so it'd be very hard to create our own character if we were using the model of a dude. Also, Allen Animations, don't worry. I did see your suggestion. I feel like that's going to fit into our next category. Because I've seen a lot of different suggestions that everybody's putting in. The only reason I'm not including it in this one is solely because this is just to see what type of character we're drawing. And as we go on, we'll determine body shape, we'll determine number of limbs, all that kind of stuff. And please bear with me because I'm learning just alongside you. This is an idea I had. I didn't actually think it through.
Sounds like most of my ideas.
Yeah. I had this idea in conjunction with when I first started the emotion chart stream. I'm like, this would be a really cool idea. And then the emotion chart stream took 4 months.
That is true.
Yep. That one was definitely.
I mean, I have mine that at some point going to get back to with the Has-Been and Hell of a Boss fusions.
Oh yeah.
Now that we also have like full body Satan, it's like I should probably either add him or just do more bonus ones that are characters with him.
Yeah. All right. Also, as the emotion chart one, whoops, why did I shut it off? 5-minute timer to get your votes in. Once I get scared by the duck, we will end the poll and start the drawing. I'm going to leave the pen out of my hand for the time being. Angels with a flaming sword. These are all... Okay, you all are going with some really cool ideas. Please keep them in mind for when we get to those specific parts, because I want to make sure I get to everyone.
Why are the wings the lower?
Which ones?
Like, I'm working on. What is this? One of the Tyranid Prime in this set,
Okay.
And for some reason the wings are the lower arms, while the upper arms are just the.
Interesting. Are you working on like miniatures or like the big ones?
Yeah, the miniatures that would be used for the tabletop.
Oh, nice.
Some point I would actually paint these also.
Yeah.
There are multiple color scheme ideas that I want to figure out which I would want to do. But one of them is very much inspired by like the bug Digimon, like Kuwagamon and Tentamon.
Okay.
Part of this that definitely helped that idea is I watch this channel called Numbskulls. They were originally an abridged channel, but about I think a year or 2 years ago, they started a series called Explaining Warhammer to My Girlfriend. Oh, and it's really good. You get like a good amount of like lore and like interesting stuff while Ava is explaining it to his girlfriend Carrie.
Okay.
And after the Tyranids one, they did like a spoof version of the Digimon theme song about the Tyranids. And that's really good.
Numbskulls, you said?
Yep.
Yep. Oh my god. Hour 20, hour 20, hour and a half. Jeez.
Yeah, and this is, and like, especially the ones with the Primarchs, this is just them before the heresy.
Oh. I like how the more you scroll down, they went from like 15 to 20-minute videos, and then the most recent one is nearly an hour and a half.
Yep.
Oh, hey, Dempsey, what's up? How's it going?
Hello, Dempsey.
I was told to tell you by Ark that if I see you in the next few days, Ark will not be at the Friday stream on December 13th because he will be watching the Amazing Digital Circus new episode with past Popcross members. Don't shoot the messenger. I was just told to deliver that.
Or like this? Wait, for this Friday or next?
Next Friday.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
Yeah, the 13th. And I wish so, you know how you put out your Hell of a Boss episode the same time the whatchamacallit came out, the episode?
Yeah.
Yeah, the week after I posted, or the Friday after I posted Venomized Circus, they're like, hey, new episode. And I'm like, I probably should have waited.
Yeah. Like, I won't say what the idea is on stream, because I like being cryptic, apparently. That's very obvious by the image previews I do, because they're just during the sketch phase, but there is a plan to try to get something Digital Circus out on that Friday. If it doesn't, it's actually just more of a, it's very much a what it should, because everything right now of my life, so it shouldn't be hard to get out, but hopefully it gets out.
Right. All right. And while we wait for the poll to close, I saw a sketch. I saw a request to draw a muffin with Deadpool suit. So I'm just gonna do that really quickly.
Next video might be out. It's either going to be out tomorrow or Tuesday, because nice. I got the art last piece done yesterday. Got the recording with the actual mic, unlike the first go around with the last video. Got that done before the stream, so it's just editing it after the stream.
Ah, gotcha. All right, ending the poll. And our body type, or our base character, is going to be an angel. I realized I drew Deadpool muffin on the same layer as the character notes, so we're just gonna move that down here.
Copy.
Down that. There we go. And we're gonna hide Deadpool muffin. All right, so we got an angel. Now, it's come to my attention there are many different types of angels. So, do we want to go with one of the existing types, or do we just want to say screw it and just go for it and label whatever we draw as an angel?
I mean, if you give it a halo and wings, it's at the very least angel-like.
That's true. Oh, wait, how about we just do this? All right, our next category is going to be wing count. How many wings is this thing gonna have? Start, if you want to start putting your suggestions in the chat below, and then we can figure it out. All I ask is you don't make it hard for me. Please don't say like 20 sets of wings.
I mean, we can always just say 1, 2, 3, and 4 sets.
Yeah, you know what? That's gonna make things a lot easier. They're still gonna vote for like 4, I know it.
Oh, probably.
How many sets of wings should our angel have? Keep in mind, my hand hurts. 2, 3, 4.
Man, he looks so cool.
6 wing. Dempsey, what did you say? 3, 2. Did you say 8 trillion wings, Dempsey? Wait, I need to. 1, 2, 3.
I'll be fair. The rest of the chat isn't, but I'll be fair.
Oh, my bad. Dempsey only said 800 billion wings, not 8 trillion. Chat, why? Why are you making me draw 4 sets of wings? I get it's on me that I presented it as an option, but why?
I think it's more so on me for actually saying just 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, at least we capped it at 4. I feel like it could have, as Dempsey has shown, everybody was going to suggest numbers a lot higher than 4. Hey, Gaia Gate, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. We haven't even started drawing, and the chat is making my job harder for me. All right, well, I'm not going to actually determine anything yet. The night is still young. All right. That being said, I did forget the timer. 5 minutes on the clock, and our poll will conclude. What's happening, Gaia Gate, is we're having the chat suggest features of a character, and then we're going to draw it. We're going to design our original character based on what the chat entails. So first, we had everyone vote on what type of character we wanted to do, and we ended up with Angel, and now we are determining how many wings our Angel will have. And of course, chat is making it the highest number of wings I presented to them. That carpal tunnel medical bill, I could see it. I could see it clearly in my future. This is actually Clip Studio Paint. I just picked it up while it was on sale, and I'm trying to learn this because apparently, well, not apparently, Photoshop is very evil, and I want to see, and apparently Clip Studio is very good for like drawing comics and stuff, which I feel would be pretty cool to try out at some point in the future. I just need something to draw a comic about. Oh, that's the eraser. Is this a poll for set of wings or total wings? This would be sets of wings. No, wait, not sets of wings. I meant total. No. Ugh. Okay, I tried to get out of it.
We almost could have done like a set of 2 wings, one set of wings, 2 sets of wings, 3 sets of wings, and if we were smart, we could have just said just 1 wing. It could be like a Sephiroth, the 1 wing angel.
Yeah.
Didn't think about that.
No, it says in the question how many sets of wings, meaning whatever number wins the vote, it has to be double. Meaning if everyone votes on 4, that means it's 8 wings in total. If it's 2, then it's 4 wings, 3, 6 wings, 1, 2 wings. Ugh. I didn't think this through. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Gaiagate. Hope you enjoy the stream. I'm starting, what's the right word? I am learning how to run this challenge alongside with the chat. One thing I always fail to take into account just a little bit is, or one thing I always forget about is how active the stream chat usually gets. And so when it's when I open it up to drawing suggestions, I forget things can get very crowded very fast. But that's not a complaint at all. I very much appreciate that, and I'm glad you're all here. Wings covering the face always looks cool. Ooh, interesting. Are you trying to make it worse for yourself? I mean, I don't intend to do things like that. It always just kind of happens. I always unintentionally make things worse for myself. So, that's usually how these things turn out. Oh, Carp meant to vote for 4 total wings. That's okay, probably not a felon. I'm sure whatever you actually voted for will be much appreciated.
On a little different note, I did buy my ticket for Fan Expo in January.
Nice.
Yep.
OMG.
So weirdly, how little they've shown of people.
Yeah.
Be at it, but yeah, we got like I'm trying to math wise, I almost half of the Straw Hat crew.
Oh, nice.
And we got I think I mentioned it one time, but we got the voice actors for Charlie, Angel, and Alistair.
Oh, what's his face? Blake Roman? And
yep.
Amir, last name I can't remember.
And Erica.
Yeah.
Thing.
All right. In the mighty grace of God, it only has 2 sets of wings. Thank you, chat.
You're welcome.
2 sets. Yeah, that's close enough. All right. I don't know what else would be. What would be the other than features? I don't know what would be. I guess we can determine body type.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll do that.
We can also do height.
Yeah, that's true. You're welcome, YouTuber. Trying to decide what the next thing we should vote on is. How many heads, eyes? Angels have lots of those. That's true. Probably not a felon. All right. So, probably at some point we should start drawing. Or else this is going to be a blank screen and just me sitting. So what we're going to do, we're going to start from the top and we're going to work our way down piece by piece. So I'm going to name the body part. We're going to vote on it. I'm going to draw it, rinse and repeat. We'll see how that works. Next up, we're going to start with head shape. So in the chat, start throwing in some shapes that we can use for the head, and then we will start the actual drawing itself. Well, King's just gonna have to come up with that on the way. How many heads, eyes, or limbs are we going for? We'll have to vote on that once we get there. May the force be with you. Thank you, How. How about body types? I think we're going to start with head, and then once we get to the actual body, then we'll vote on body type. I would like to have something drawn at some point in the stream, but then again, at the other time, I should probably give my hand a rest because it hurts. It's not, apparently having a death grip on your stylus while you're drawing is not the most medically sound advice. So, if you take anything from me, chat, make sure you are applying proper drawing techniques. I saw a triangle, square. I saw Arc mention make the entire head just an eye. Make it an eye. A sparrow-shaped head. Interesting. I believe you're talking like a sparrow, the type of bird, right? Freddy Arts. Bunch of rings around the head. Rings. KyngPin, did you see the meme I posted in the meme channel on the Discord? Gotta say, it's pretty accurate. Let me double check. Where did I put the memes, chat? I did see that one. KyngPin feeling good about... I'm just here. Copy image. Paste image. I think Nerd's in the chats, but I wish Nerd was in the voice chat for to see this one. KyngPin finally feeling good about finishing the sketch phase after 5 hours into the stream. Nerd just finishing his second drawing in the same 5 hours and waiting to do the third. That was quite good. It did make me laugh. I work slow, and literally nothing I've tried has been making me any faster. Square shape, got squares.
Figure out a rhythm.
Yeah. Eye with lights for eyelashes. Lights for lashes.
Why does this feel so thin?
Idea suggestion: a two-sided head with that being a human and some kind of bird, with the angel being able to turn its head 360 degrees depending on its emotions. Interesting. So then you're talking something like this, where one side it's a person and then it can turn around and then it's a bird head on the other side. I drew a turkey, but it's fine.
The angelic turkey.
Don't eat me.
It's gonna go back in time to get turkeys off the menu. I've never seen that movie, but you know, it was just Thanksgiving, so memes of it has popped up.
What was it called? Like Freebird or something, right?
Probably around those lines, I think.
Yep. Okay. Sparrow animal. Just make a note to myself for that one. Hey, Alan of Animations, welcome back. Alright, I'm glad I'm not the only one who's having body issues at a young age. Would my One Piece body type category be in head shape? Let me go back and see Alan Animations.
One Piece body type. I don't know what that would mean. if it's a female body, then yeah, it's all the same, more or less.
Yeah.
Males are at least diverse.
Alan Animations wrote, One Piece build, really exaggerated body type, long neck, skinny, muscular, just has to be exaggerated. I'm not too familiar with One Piece, so I'm gonna have to look, but I think that would fall closer into body. Right now, we're literally, once this poll ends, I'm literally just gonna do that, and we're gonna move on to the next vote.
That is true. That they do that a lot with some of the guys.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of also with the girls, but.
Have a hawk's head that is split down the middle with two different colors, like the Dollhouse map version of Whiteout from Wings of Fire. Okay, I'm gonna need to do some research on that one. Map, Dollhouse, Whiteout, Wings of Fire. Whiteout, Wings of Fire.
That's a lot of words.
Yes. I'm not Dollhouse. Oh, okay. So, basically what it means is just not split open down the middle. The head is just divided in half, and one side is a different color from the other. So, hawk slash two-tone. Freebird, I remember watching it. I'm also drawing an Angel King. Awesome, Freddy Arts. Can't wait to see it. Oh, and asks Knight what their weapon would be if they were Knight, what would your weapon be if you were an evil sci-fi space cultist?
Like, if you're... Like, in general, I would very much want to use, like, a scythe. Scythes are cool. Half of that is because of Ruby.
That is cool.
But then there's also Soul Leader that also has those, so...
Okay.
So, yeah. If you're... Since I'm probably because I mentioned what I'm working on over here, I assume it's also... If I was just like a space cultist in like Warhammer, it'd probably just be the chainsword.
Ooh, nice.
Because it's a sword and a chainsaw. If it could be a chainsaw and a scythe, then yeah. But I'm not seeing any of those. You'd think so with like the Death Guard.
Alright, so what I'm doing now is I'm taking all of these head shape suggestions and I'm splitting them up. So we have the basic head shapes itself. We have the fact that if the head is an eye, so eye face, Y, N. We have design details, so rings, two-tone. I guess an anime head would go over like the style the head is drawn in.
Oh man.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go one by one and we're going to vote on each of these things. So we're going to start off with head shape, then we'll see if we should do a head or just make the eye. Then we're going to see what design details we're going to include in them. And if you have any suggestions for design details before we get to that poll, feel free to put them in the chat. And then we'll probably just go with an anime style, because if I ask all of you what style I should draw it in, chances are I'm not going to know how to do it. So, angel base head shape. We got the triangle. We got the square. We got the heart. And we got, I see both Sparrow and Hawk to make sure we can just include all of them. I'm going to simplify those two down into bird, and then we'll go from there if that ends up winning. So, 5 minutes on the clock. Our third vote without drawing a single thing. What's our base head shape going to be? And Ark, do not worry. I am getting the post of Frankensurgeon ready for you. I'm going to post it in the 100 OC's drawing chat on the Discord. You could also just go and check out the video. The final piece is in there as well, but to make it easier, I'm going to... My God, I have so many folders. It's not even funny. Oh, I'm surprised that actually fit. I figured it would have been too big for Discord. At Ark.
The one that's supposed to go there.
I just put it in the 100 OC's channel, Ark, and tagged you to, so you can see it.
Try this one.
Excuse me. Question for Knight. What would your 4 weapons be if you were a Transformer?
4 weapons?
I guess just like pick 4 weapons.
Like if I haven't seen any Transformers use scythes, so much as I would want to say scythe, I probably won't say it for this one at least.
Why? There's a first time for everything.
Touché. But of what actually have been seen in there, probably at least one sword, a minigun. The sword is like one of those like dual pike ones where it's like 2 blades, kind of like Maul's lightsaber. Minigun.
Oh, okay.
If the cassettes are considered a weapon, then probably like the cassettes. And then probably also like some sort of cannon.
Ah, nice.
I mean, I've had multiple thoughts like of what I would want as like the Transformer self. As much as like I would like, it'd be cool to be like a triple changer, but then I'm also like,
Yeah.
I also want to do the cassette thing because that was always one of my favorite things from like when I was watching like the original movie where Soundwave and Blaster would bring out their cassettes and they would do stuff.
Right. Question for KyngPin. What superpower would you want from the X-Men? So if we're talking original, like, powers from the X-Men, not making one up of my own. Nightcrawler, maybe? He was always been my favorite X-Men, and teleporting would be cool. Trying to think there was another one off the top of my head that Quicksilver would also be a cool power running. Scarlet Witch would be cool. That's just OP. I'm blanking on X-Men.
It's the wrong arm.
Make the wings stained glass. That would be interesting. That would definitely be a challenge. It would definitely be not only learning a new program, but learning stained glass. Although I think it's possible I would be able to cheat it by using something here in because while I am getting familiar with Clip Studio Paint and just like learning how to draw in it. I really want to explore, like look at all this stuff Clip Studio Paint just has. It's just like, okay, boom. Now there's a guy in the piece, and I could just be like, oh, change the angle. Change his body can move. Like,
change sides.
You don't get this in Photoshop. Like, this is crazy. And then I could just be like, okay, drop the opacity. It didn't drop the opacity. There we go. Drop the opacity and just be like, woo, let's get drawing. Hey, oh, why is it? Okay. I'm just gonna delete you because a lot of things just happened and I don't really know what they did. That being said, the timer's up. And our winner is a bird-based head. So I am going to really quickly look up what a hawk head and a sparrow head looks like. And compare the differences a little and seeing if I would be able to draw them. Or
on a different note, did you ever watch Face Off? The show on Sci-Fi, not the movie with Nick Cage.
I was just about to ask. No, I don't think so.
Oh, it was a pretty good show. No, because it's like a makeup show where they're, designing like the practical like makeups for movies.
Oh,
like
wow.
Monsters, aliens, that sort of thing.
That sounds really cool.
And like also horror, so they would have challenges based off of some random different things. Some actually relate to different medias, like season 3 had Alice in Zombieland, so like making zombie versions of Alice in Wonderland characters.
Oh.
There was one that was right before that World of Warcraft movie where they had to like make a makeup for a character that would be based off one of the races in World of Warcraft.
So is it like a competition or like a documentary type show?
Oh yeah, it was a competition.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, want to go back, at least go for like the list of stuff they had.
Right.
And do like try some of their challenges.
Yeah. Alice in Zombieland sounds really cool.
Yeah.
All right. So
they also had.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
They had like one that was like also a good one was they had to make like a ferry for like one of these different areas. I think maybe also Element, and then it also had to be like a disaster also. If I'm remembering it correctly, I don't know that if it was that or if it was just making a ferry. So it was like some of it was more like original.
Oh, okay.
Like, but also there's stuff like, hey, use these. Oh no, wait, this was a cool one. It was like kind of G.I. Joe inspired, but it was like, hey, take one of these snakes and make like some sort of snake hybrid person that would be, that would fight someone in G.I. Joe possibly. Use two animals together and make some sort of hybrid.
I've seen a lot of people do that kind of make videos on fusing animals.
Yeah,
they're really cool.
Yeah, granted, it was still like you fuse them together and it's like some sort of humanoid beast, but still.
Right. All right. So, real quickly, I am looking at both hawks and sparrows and trying to make a face that resembles both of them. The biggest difference really is size and how their beaks bend. The sparrow is short and straightforward, and then the hawk one goes a little bit further and then curves down at the end. So I think for the most part, I've gotten it. And then our next vote is... Also, I just came up with this idea. I think maybe I don't know if we'll finish in this one because we're already almost an hour in. But maybe if we try this next time and to streamline it a bit. Vote on all the pieces, draw out a quick little sketch of all the pieces included, and then actually make a big piece of the character. So we'll see how that goes. But our next one is should the face just be one big old eye? 5 minutes on the clock. Let me know if you would like the face to have some extra features or just be big old eye. KyngPin, have you ever realized that a corn dog is just a poor man's beef Wellington? Huh?
I don't know what a beef Wellington is, so...
I only know... Oh, that's not the right one. I only know it by name. Beef Wellington. Sounds like a historical figure, but... Beef Wellington is a steak dish of English origin made out of filet steak coated with pate and Hey, Google Translate, how's it going? How you doing today? What am I reading?
Pate.
Okay. Coated with pate and
Duckles.
Duggles?
Duckles.
Duckles. That's how it's pronounced. Duckles. There's no way that can be right. Anyway. Wrapped in a short crust pastry, then baked. Some recipes include wrapping the coated meat in prosciutto or dry cured ham to retain its moisture and prevent it from becoming soggy. And then a corn dog is just a hot dog in fried dough. I don't know. I've actually never really had a corn dog, so can't really speak to what it is. But I can definitely see the similarities.
Yeah, I can see it. I'm just not a corn dog fan.
Yeah. I'm not a hot dog fan overall, so corn dogs out.
I like hot dogs. Costco one, great.
Costco got rid of their cinnamon churros, and I'm mad.
I'm still mad at when they got rid of their cinnamon pretzels. So.
Oh my gosh, cinnamon pretzels are so good.
Yeah. I was at the mall more at the beginning of the month, and I was like,
well, today's the beginning of the month.
Okay, beginning of November. Touche.
It is weird, though. It is weird. November came and went fast.
That is true. The last two especially somehow.
Yeah. What about a sword? Oh, that's interesting. Hold on to that once we get to body accessories. Suggest that again, Josie, because that would be really cool. It'd be very Archangel-esque.
Not wings for swords for wings.
Oh, that's metal. Also, hi Tuff, how are you? Sorry, Knight, what were you saying before?
Well, I was at the mall at the beginning, more or less beginning of November, and one of the things I did for sure was okay, I'm getting a cinnamon pretzel from Auntie M's.
Yes.
Good cinnamon pretzel.
They're messy, but they're delicious.
Yes.
Ark says, have you guys ever tried a cinnamon donut?
Like cinnamon powdered donut?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure I have at one point. I'm a sucker for cinnamon flavor things. They're good. Cinnamon is a good. It's very easy to overdo it with cinnamon. But if you can get it right, cinnamon, really good.
It's not the right arm. It's not the right arm.
That's why I love French toast so much. It's got that cinnamon in it.
Been a while.
Yeah, I don't eat breakfast, so it's very hard for me to get French toast. All right, poll is over. The results are in. Y'all want a real big eye? How am I gonna do this? Do I do it like Sonic and just make it connected over the nose with one giant sclera?
I mean, it works.
Actually, wait a minute. That looks really cool. I like that a lot. Hold up. I think, chat, we might have just done something. Yeah, if we make it like the Sonic eye, it looks pretty cool. I could see this being an angel. Like I could see like, oh hey, look, this, yeah, it's an angel. We've already we've definitely reached the threshold of be not afraid and looking like the most horrific thing you've ever seen. Because in the Bible, the biblically accurate angels, they're just like this thing of rings and eyes, and it just come down to an unsuspecting person and be like, hey, don't worry, we cool.
Cool, bro.
So, awesome. We got our center eye, which I'm actually, okay, this might be, I was very iffy about the big eye on the face, but now that I've put it in the center, I really like it. It's starting, not too much, and this is going to be a very, a bit esoteric of a reference, but it's starting to fall into the herald I designed for Boss Level's Monster Camp playthrough.
Honestly, I can see that.
Yeah, it's probably the bird features.
I can see like some sort of like one-eye like Cyclops bird monster OC.
Yeah.
Beautiful Glitch, if you're looking for people to design monsters for you, hit us up.
Okay, I'm gonna be so honest. I confused Beautiful Glitch with just Glitch.
Yeah.
Ooh, crown like above its head. Yeah.
The crown is a crown halo.
Yeah, like it could, like the crown is the wings or something like that. All right, so our next vote is gonna be design things, but the problem is we're not gonna really, like, we could easily include all of these. So I'm thinking maybe we go down the list, yes and no's, and we shorten the timer a little bit and be like, should we have a two-tone face? Yes or no? Should we include rings around the face? Yes or no? Should we include face scars? Yes or no?
You ever seen History of the World Part 1?
Yes.
It sounds like it's going to be like that one scene in Caesar's palace with his wife going yes, no, no, yes, no, yes, no, no, yes.
Yeah. spider legs would be cool. Keep that in mind for when we get to the bottom part of the character. So right now we're going from top to bottom. So we started off with base character. We did the sets of wings just because we knew we were doing an angel. But we've decided on head shape, where the eye should be, and now we're gonna go on head accessories. So I really don't know how we should do this. So we're gonna try this out. We're gonna go one design detail that's been suggested at a time. Include face rings? Question mark? Yes or no? 3-minute timer. We'll vote on that. Then we'll move on to the next one, which will be two-tone facing. Then we'll move on to the next one, which will be an eye scar. Excuse me, eye scar, and then we'll probably do crown. See, I want to make sure everyone gets included, but it can very easily get overwhelming. Like, we can, if we're here voting on every design detail that's suggested, this will become one of the most overcrowded character designs there is. So maybe we limit it to like 2 accessories per body part or something like that, or like maybe set up something where it's like, all right, this is what we're doing today. We got head, eyes, mouth, body, legs, 2 accessories, and you all choose on that. Because if I leave it open-ended, then it's yeah, this type of stream is going to require a lot of trial and error, I'm noticing. But so far I'm liking how it's turning out. So far I have no regrets about doing this stream. On the bright side, now that I mention it, it's going to stop, but my hand is feeling a little better. But then again, I haven't been drawing too much, which is it's actually a nice change of pace. It's nice to still get to stream without straining myself, because I've been drawing all morning working on a new video, which I'm actually very happy with, but you're gonna have to wait a little bit for this one. It's a few weeks or a few days out. Question: what would you say if you were asked what your favorite art pieces were on your channel? Ooh, okay. So, fun fact, I've actually been thinking about this because, well, the year's coming to an end, and at the end of last year, I did my top 23 pieces of 2023, and I want to do that again with top 24 pieces of 2024. Problem is, I've drawn so many more pieces in 2024 than I have in 2023, so choosing is going to be a nightmare. But if we're going off of channel of all time, let me pull up all the pieces.
That is also hard.
Yeah, Duck scare, go away. Venomized Gangle is still up there as one of my favorites. I can just drag him in and show you, actually. Venomized Gangle from last year is one of my favorites. Scary Monsters from JoJo as a demon I really like, because that was one of the first creature drawings I did that I was really proud of. Catnap Mech Suit was really cool. I mean, any of the ones I have hanging on my wall are also my favorites. So, Brass Panda. Yeah, that was what I called it. Brass Panda's good. Venomized Pomni is also pretty good. Oh, wait, what am I saying? Come on, let's be real here. One of my favorite drawings of all time.
It's Duck Scare.
Duck Scare's up there. Zombie Rocky from Lackadaisy. That might be one of my favorites. I'll give you my top 3, actually.
Why can't this arm go in?
Dang it, now I'm looking at them and there's a lot more than just 3. I'll give you my top 5. Zombie Rocky. Where'd it go? I just had it. Possessed Ravi. Honestly, Venomized Fudge, I really liked how it came out. I think it's my best Venomized Circus piece. I really want to include an original character, but I don't know if I can. Redrawing Fantasy Creed's SCP, I think, turned out really good. And, like, I want to include an original character. And I want to include one of the voice actor fusions, but overall, I don't know if either of those are my favorite. Oh, wait, I can include an original character. Jellyman.
Jellyman.
This one was really good. Not using line art, I think really, really helped this piece. So, to answer your question, top 3, my top 3 pieces of all time are probably Zombie Rocky, although I do think the head's a little big, but that's neither here nor there. Jellyman, my first ever D&D character, and I mean, I can say the Chris Sabat voice actor fusion, but I'm a little biased because I got it signed by him and he said he liked it and he said he wanted a copy. So, like, you know.
Unfortunately, he's not one of the Straw Hat crew that's going to be at this fan expo.
Yeah. Okay, so top 3. Zombie Rocky, Jellyman, the D&D character, and Possessed Ravi, I guess. Possessed Ravi is hanging right above my head, so I would have to like it enough to spend money on it. Anyway, the poll ended like 4 minutes ago, so let's see. What was this one? This was adding rings around the head. All right, I got to be very careful because I don't want to cover up the eye. Oh, wait. I think I saw somebody mention this, that I should put them around the neck, which I think works quite well.
Since I also do a version of the, top, like the best of for each month.
Ooh, best of each month. That might be easier.
Yeah. November is kind of one of those ones that's going to be kind of hard because there's some really good ones.
Yeah. I mean, overall, that was just a really good question.
Yeah. Because, it's also, how would I... Some of it feels like would be biased. Though, Mortal Kombat Vaggie is definitely one of those ones that I put up there as, best of. I would probably also put Venomized Luna.
Oh, yeah.
Because that, I think, came out very cool.
I would agree.
Another one from just that's already out there. Honestly, I might put the Gango mech armor as one of the best ones up there.
I do remember that one.
Very hard question to say.
It really is.
OCs. The next video is technically as OCs, so there is one that I'm yes, this is really good, but I wouldn't put as I still don't think I would put as the best of on the channel yet.
Yeah.
Though I also want to put Vampire Himiko Toga from My Hero from the anime Monsters. I don't know. I very much love how it all came together.
Yeah. I think it's okay. I think it's okay to be a bit biased since they said favorite, not best. That is a good point. They did say favorite, so I guess that really is what a bias is.
That is also, yeah.
I
man,
wanted
that's
to
fun.
include one of my OCs because I have one that is my favorite OC design by far, but that's a spoiler for tomorrow's video. I'm gonna be so honest, I don't know if that registered in the mic.
I mean, it registered on my end. I don't know, so I assume also on
Yeah.
OBS.
Alright, how in the heck am I gonna get another ring to show up? It's gonna have to end up going behind the peak at some point. This bird angel's got the drip.
Yo, the drip. Is this the wrong arm?
KyngPin, something cool to add would be 3 floating rings, one that sees present, past, and future. Ooh, that would be cool. I am struggling a little bit with how to get more than 1 ring at the moment. But if I can, that'd be a really cool idea. Hey, Popcross, how'd you draw the Reaper? That's gonna be a good reference, right? Oh, you made yours 2-dimensional. That's why. Okay.
You're not thinking 4th dimensionally.
Okay, so this is... So the rings are 2-dimensional, whereas I made mine 3-dimensional. Okay. I'm still gonna stick with 3-dimensional, I'm just gonna make my life harder. Because I like the idea of a thicker, like maybe made out of stone type rings. Thick rings.
With all the thieves.
Yeah, but see now, at the angle I've drawn this wouldn't wrap around the neck, so I have to change it up a little bit. Okay, and then if I do the other one going this way, then that includes all 3 of them. There we go. It's a little messy, but we're just calling this a sketch. Right? Yeah, we'll make this a sketch. We'll do a bigger piece later on. Oh. That's such a lopsided ring. Oh god, it's ugly. Right. Let's get rid of you. Let's work on this ring in a different color just so we have some separation. And I'll probably put you underneath the other ring. Something like this.
And my hands.
So we got that. Going down and under like this. And then we can just erase these other parts. And bada bing, bada boom, we got ourselves a second ring. Not quite, we still need to add the 3rd dimension, but the premise is there. Alright, it's something. Not not the greatest, but this is just a quick... Who am I kidding? Nothing I do is quick. This is going to be a sketch that we'll use in the final piece. But yeah. Random idea. Draw D&D characters based on commenter suggestions and do a story out of those characters. Interesting. So, sort of like... Kind of like how I did it, that one video where I took your character descriptions and drew them out and just expand on that idea a little more? Something like that, you mean? Nikolai? King, are you doing an art showcase today? Yes, despite hand ouch. We'll be doing a stream today. Nope, I'm sorry, not stream. We are doing a stream right now. This is the stream. We'll be doing an art showcase today. So, if you have any art you have drawn either during the stream or before, there is a Discord link in the description below, and we have a channel for artwork you would like showcased on the stream, or you can tag me on Instagram or X. Both those links are down in the description below, and yeah, if you want to show off anything. Can you suggest me an extinct animal? Tough. Go with a dodo, because I'm pretty sure they're extinct.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It's okay to be biased. Y'all in chat, I want to know your opinions on something. For my Multiversal Tales fanfic, the cursed one comes from an idea I have to do. Changing it to other things. Interesting, Owen. Part 2, in between the chapters where my own original characters are made for the story, narrate stories based on drawings, which I would do, for example. That sounds really cool, Owen. I would say go for it. I'm the biggest bird. Oop, what did I do? Oh, that's had the wrong tool selected. All right. New layer. We're going to try to squeeze a third ring in here somehow. Green. Oh boy. Oh boy. You're gonna be.
They also got from Arataka Maxine. What if there was a video where someone vaguely describes their character and then you drew it, and after drawing it, you unveiled their version of the character?
That would be really cool. The only problem with that is I would have no way of hiding, or I can't think of a way that I would hide the original character design from myself. So, like, if I asked you all to send in your own descriptions of characters with what they look like, I would see what they look like when drawing them, or when gathering them, when choosing which ones to pick. And if I did just send me the descriptions and then in a week send the original design, I can't guarantee that everyone would be, everybody who submitted a description would send in an image. What I would think, so this is coming directly from somebody who's been binge watching Drawfee, the best way to do that would be to have a middle person. Somebody to gather all the art, they give me the descriptions, and they hold on to the original designs until after I've drawn them. And now that I think about it, we totally could do that with our group.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm also just being reminded of an episode of Drawfee where they were given the vibes of like 3 different Sonic characters, and had to draw a character based off the vibes the person got from them, and then see what they got.
Right.
And that was cool.
I'll have to check the one out later. I have many years of Drawfee to catch up on.
It's very good.
I agree. Also, what'd they say? Draw Detective starts on the 3rd?
Yeah, on Tuesday.
Interesting. They usually only do videos on Thursdays.
Oh yeah, they whenever they did their last update video, or was in actual, I don't remember which, but they mentioned that they were going to focus on just having videos on Thursdays. If possible, they might get a bonus thing on Tuesdays.
Okay.
But also when they would but that would also be the day they would post Draw Detectives when they did it. It's probably not going to be like a Draw Detectives episode every week.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I would assume that it's hard to tell because it other times it kind of took a while, but also it could be like an episode once a month.
Right.
But it all depends on like editing and stuff.
Yeah, it does look like it's a lot of editing. So, Chad, fun fact. I drew the red ring. It's not on its own layer. I done a whoopsies.
Yep.
It's on the wrong layer. So that's fun. Didn't mean for that to happen. But yep, that might as well happen. All right. So where is this green one? Is this green one in front of or behind the red wing? I can't really tell. I think I drew it to be in between the red and black ring. Yeah, that looks about right. So you will be coming up here, so you'd be blocking out this part.
Blocking out the sun.
And then you would go around. Okay. They could hide it using Discord's spoiling feature, and you don't click until it's done. That is an option.
True.
Yeah. Yeah. It would just that would just make that video exclusive to Discord members. Which for one video wouldn't be too bad. I'm just thinking because I know people submit they submit for the community redraws via email as well, so I don't know, that could actually be that could be a good workaround, especially since the Discord's not like a Patreon exclusive. It's open to anyone. All right, we got our rings. Cool. Next design. What are our things? We got two-toned face, two-tone, and then the face scar. So, we're going to do it like this. We're going to set up a new pole. We're going to go face / skin color to suggest color with vote. Two-toned. Two-toned. One solid color. Two-toned. Split down middle, or two-tone gradient. Gradient. There we go. All right. 4 minutes on the clock. What color should our little abomination be. Also, this is not where the neckline is. Really, I really messed up on that one. There we go. Alright. We got... Don't tell me. The arrow is on the base layer too. Not helpful. Okay. Gonna scale this guy down a little bit. Just so we can fit the rest of him in there. And I honestly think the color will actually be, the colors will actually have to be a side note. I probably should have saved that one till last. Whoopsies. Wait a sec, KyngPin, keep that as a line art for color. I want to see how it would look. Wait a sec, KyngPin, keep that as line art. Are you... Not quite sure what you're referring to, Ark, sorry. Whatever I did, I might have accidentally... I noticed it too late. My bad. Also, I know, Ark, you asked how much time we got left. My hand...
Does your...
What's up?
I was gonna ask, well, how does your hand feel?
Hand ain't too bad. Not drawing will actually help a lot. A little tingly, but it's fine. We're at 3.5. No, I'm sorry. We're out an hour and a half? Question mark. Yeah, if I start at 2. So let's give it. We'll go till 4:15, and then we'll start the showcase. So it might be a little shorter, and we're definitely not finishing this guy, even in sketch form.
Yeah.
So,
I'll show off who all I get done. Who all I get done. As I've gotten the Prime and the four Leapers done. And just working on the little main soldiers.
Oh, that sounds cool.
It is. I've had to take a little break because of trying to put some of these pieces in and I've built a lot of Legos, so I know how hard putting some stuff in can be.
Right.
And this is also part of one of those sets where I don't have to use glue, so that's why it also takes not as long.
Oh, that's cool. I have this like put together like wooden miniature guitar that has been sitting on my desk for months, and I just have not had the time to put it together yet. Go away, duck. I was thinking about doing it for a stream, but anything not digital, like where I'm just doing the screen, is a lot harder to set up because don't be fooled. This webcam, it's not great. If I went full screen, you could see it's pretty clear, but like here. How do I filters? Yeah, if I turn off the green screen, it's a little, at least I notice it's a little blotchy. But yeah. So if I had a different camera, then I would maybe. Oh, great, now the green screen is not in frame. There we go. Yeah. So maybe I'll do it for a stream. Maybe if I ever find time, I'll put it together because I think it'd be a nice addition to the set. If I could find the room for it, actually.
Ain't that also the truth?
Tawny brown with two-toned split down the middle.
You can also do it where it's like one of our streams where you come like I'm doing right now, where you're like coming in.
Oh, that's true. I do need to sit on more of the rest of your streams and repay the favor, because I'm very grateful whenever any of you show up, because it makes just managing the stream a lot easier. Oh, right, I set a timer for the... Oh, totally forgot.
You literally said shut up duck scare, so...
I know, it was just played. I'm like, okay, cool. What was that for? Alright, so our winner is two-toned down the middle. I don't know if I saw... The only color I saw was like a brown. I'm seeing like characters, and I don't know if that's reference to like the colors. Metal Cooler from Dragon Ball Z and Dark Knightmon from Digimon Fusion in the same style of Ultra Sigma from Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Marvel vs. Capcom is, at least Infinite is 3D modeled, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah.
What was it, Ultron Sigma? Whoa, that is one heavy character design. And who were the two you suggested? Metal Cooler. Metal Cooler.
The big Getty stars I need to cheat death. How could this be?
Interesting. And then Dark Knightmon. What an interesting name. Dark Knightmon.
Because there's already a Nightmon, so...
Yeah, I recently learned that all Digimon just have Mon at the end of their name.
Pretty much, yeah.
Alright, I'm seeing gold as color. Alright, so... Nope. Am I on the eraser tool again? Two-toned... brown... gold...
Oh. That means you don't know that there's like the 7 deadly sins in Digimon.
I don't know too much about Digimon, I'll be honest.
Yeah, there's in Digimon there is the 7 deadly sins.
Cool. I do. I've got 100 characters to make, so it's possible. But I do want to do like a mini series within that challenge of like, here's 7 characters based on the 7 deadly sins, or like here's, I forget what the exact number is, but like 22 characters based on the major arcane tarots.
Oh yeah, I've had definitely ideas about that too. And then there's also like the Zodiacs, both the Greek astrological one and then the Chinese one. And then there's also the 88 constellations.
I'm sorry, did you say 88?
Yeah, the 88 Western constellations.
True. Alright, so we got our suggestions for color, which we will revisit once it's time. I guess now's the time to move down to the body, if I'm not mistaken. So I guess body type would be our next vote, right?
Probably.
Characters based on the 7 heavenly virtues. Is it bad if I admit I'm not as familiar with those than as the 7 deadly sins? 7 heavenly virtues.
Yeah.
Chastity, temperance, charity, diligence, kindness, patience, and humility. Is it just like the polar opposites of the...
Yep.
Yeah, it is, right?
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah, not having the exact instructions is very much a very trial and error on trying to figure out if these parts go with the correct model.
I could imagine. Diligence, kindness, patience. Well, thank you, Wikipedia, for laying out the one-to-one connections for me. Also, I noticed, I realized from the beginning of the stream, somebody asked us a question and we didn't answer. I think it was Ark, but somebody asked if we saw full-body Satan from Hell of a Boss.
I mean, that we do see. They did give us like the full reference, pretty much in the episode. So, if we be technical with the question, yes. I like the design.
I like it too, but I can't get out of my head that he sounds like Daniel Craig from the Knives Out movies.
Nope, not that.
All right, so I'm gonna try out the Q&A feature of YouTube. We'll see how that works. Oh, I never ended the chat. Whoopsies, or the poll, I mean. And now chat's gone.
Rip. It was nice knowing you, chat.
I put up, like, okay, I can't show it because obviously it'll stream stuff, but I set up the Q&A and this happened to the chat. I don't know where all you went. So I hope this doesn't screw. Actually, I'm gonna go into YouTube Studio, open the chat, open the stream studio in a different tab, X out of that one, and hopefully the chat will be back. There you go. Welcome back, everyone. How's it going?
That was the chat on the OBS. Is that what happened?
No, the OBS chat was fine. It was the chat in the YouTube little studio window. It just went completely blank. No, you're not dead. No, you're not dead, chat. You're here. I can see you. I see Ark. I see Arataka Maxing, Ven, Dragons Are the Bomb. You're there.
Sometimes I swear I can still hear their voice.
Sometimes I can still hear Chat's voice.
I'm not dead. Quit telling people I'm dead.
Yes, you are alive. Rejoice. The stream lives another hour. Yeah, about. Alright. So, hi Cornelius, how are you? So, I actually have no idea how the Q&A function works. I don't think there's a way to directly respond to it. I think that's just leaving it up in the air for anyone who comes in to know what the question is. So feel free to throw what type of body types you would like for this angel in the chat. I know we have Alan Animations who said something One Piece exaggerated. So exaggerated. I see muscular tall. Muscular tall. What if our concept of life and death is wrong and this is just limbo? Limbo is just a 24-hour live stream of your favorite creators.
I mean, you finally get to catch up with them, right?
That is true.
I finally find the right arm.
How many arms does this thing have?
Well, technically they have 4 arms, but I'm looking for the right one that's supposed to be for this model.
Ah, gotcha.
Ironically, also, I said, "Is this the right arm?" when I'm trying to find the correct left arm. Some of these parts aren't on the same little thingamajig that I have to cut apart.
I'll probably ask this in like a community poll. Actually, I don't know if I should be asking 2 questions at once. I don't want to confuse chat. That would be cool 24/7 with KyngPin. So far, we've got a exaggerated and muscular tall body type.
I also put one down
You did? I totally missed
in the
it.
chat. I said thick.
Ah, thick body.
I guess the question also can be: is it a floating head? Does it have?
Oh,
Does
neck
it
or
have a
no
neck?
Yeah,
We can figure that out after body.
that's true.
Also, since this is not Twitch, hydration bot. Stay hydrated. Drink water.
Yeah, that is one thing I do miss about streaming on Twitch was the little bits and interactions that you could do.
Yeah. I feel like though it's been a lot easier doing it on YouTube though.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Maybe cross streaming to Twitch. I don't know.
That's at some point maybe open too.
I was monetized on Twitch and then I stopped. That was real stupid of me.
Rip.
I was doing it. I got to affiliate or whatever the first level is called. And I'm like, well, I'm tired. I'm going to take a short break. That was in 2020.
Yep. I've never been monetized on anything. Closest is just having open commissions.
Yeah.
That needs to be reopened soon.
Right. Oh my goodness. I'm looking at MomoCon. Guess who's going to be there?
Okay. Michael Kovic.
Maybe. I didn't get that far down yet.
That was like that felt like the best one to guess because of your reaction. Okay, are they in an indie animated project?
I don't believe so. It is somebody we've talked about on this stream.
Oh, that's hard because is it going to be Chris Sabat again?
It is.
Then we can technically. Then that's that lead that of Ruby. He has been in something indie, but also not with whatever Ruby considered
Okay.
because he was in yeah.
Dempsey.
But that's good. That means you can give it to him.
Exactly. I'm just gonna show up to MomoCon and be like, "You remember me?"
Do you remember me?
Arms flailing. I told you I'd bring you one. All right. That being said, I don't want to pull away from the fact that Dempsey suggested we give this angel the body type of the bomb bird from Angry Birds.
I mean, that's just what I said. That's just thick.
Thick and round. No, not Angry Bods. Angry Birds.
Angry Bobs.
Angry Bobs. New original character, Angry Bob. Wait, the Bad Guys is based off of a book? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Also, Knight, you're probably more equipped to answer this one, but Ark was asking, how do you do commissions?
How I was doing it usually is I set up my prices. Usually the headshots in the chibi style was the lowest price, and then full body being the highest. I usually did half. If you want to get 2 of one thing in a piece, 2 characters in piece, I usually just did half price on the second character,
which is debatable if that's actually a good idea for price, but that's a
Right.
I have to rethink about anyway. And then also different prices for shading, if it was just line art, if it was just, well, I guess if it was just line art or just like with like a single color in like the person
Right.
in flats, and then different shadings, and then also backgrounds having their own price. And I usually would give them the price, they would pay me half before we started, and after I did the sketch and the sketch was all how they wanted it to look, they would then pay the other half, and then I would like go on to the next step, and pretty much after every step I would go to I'd be like, hey, how does this look? So if after the line art, if there's like something in the line art that wants to be changed, I can do that before I go on to the coloring. So it's just a little easier.
Oh, like send it to them in stages?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then payment, a lot of it has usually been done through just like going through Coffee, paying through there. I've had a few do it directly through just PayPal.
Okay.
Oh yeah. And some have also just given all the money all at once because they didn't really want to do the in stages, which is like fair.
Yeah. If it's easier, why not?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, as long as I get the full money.
All right, so I've set up the next poll for body types. Feel free to cast your vote now. We've got 4 minutes on the clock, and then we'll sketch out what this boy's gonna look like.
So Big Bird body type. That's a pear shape then.
Yeah, it would be. Big Bird body type is like something
Adam.
like that.
Very similar to Adam.
Okay, this is definitely something that would tell you to be not afraid. I'm gonna clean my eyes from this nightmare I've drawn. Then asked, chat, how do we feel about unconventional weapons? Comically large scythe, chain and ball, umbrella, etc. I think if you do it well, like there's a lot of really good unconventional weapons out there. And
Chain and ball.
yeah, I'm actually gonna extend it to just unconventional power systems, because like Soul Eater that have people who can transform into weapons. One of the characters in that is a guillotine. Their weapon is it's the two sticks and the blade. That's just what they use. So I'm all for unconventional weapons.
Yeah. And with like the umbrella, like one of my favorite characters is Neo from Ruby, who does fight with a parasol. It does have a hidden blade in it, but you know,
Yeah.
she also fights with just the actual parasol itself.
I mean, the weapons from Kill la Kill are just big scissors and clothes,
Yeah.
but this looks like what Woody Woodpecker sees one. Oh, geez, nerd. Whoever that character using a guillotine is, they are now my hero. Interesting take, Owen. Also, I'm noticing, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but take a little journey with me. I have to bring the microphone over too. I don't know if you could see it, mostly because it's green screened out, but No, you can't. The frame that this Chris Sabat picture is sitting in, has been sitting out so long that the placeholder image that you get when you buy frames has been burned into the glass.
Ooh.
So like I was looking at it because it looked a little dusty from where I was sitting, but you can see like the dimensions that are on the picture on the glass. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get a good picture, but let's see. Oh, that works. All right, now excuse me while I send this picture from my phone to my Discord so that I can put it from the Discord into Clip Studio Paint, so I can show you what I'm talking about.
So you can prove he's not crazy, guys. He's not.
All right. Direct messages. Nope, not copy image. Okay, so if you look, not right now. I'm doing something. If you look right here, you can see that it says 27.9 centimeters. Which I can guarantee you was not on the print. It was not on the picture when I printed it. So, I'm never going to be able to unsee that now. All right, cool. Well, at least I know how big the picture is in centimeters, if anyone asks. All right. Interesting. I honestly thought the Angry Birds one would have won.
Wait, which one won?
Exaggerated muscular.
They want people want they want muscles.
They want the thick boy.
Wait, you're making biblically accurate Magician's Red.
Perfect. All right. I don't know if I've ever experimented or done a body type of this size before, so we're gonna try this out. So if the shoulder goes down this way, the bicep is in line with it. So this would be something like this. I love how I just drew one arm and the head already looks absolutely tiny.
That's kind of how the exaggerated muscle works.
Yeah. All right. Also, it's actually very interesting to be doing this while ignoring or skipping over any construction stage. It's not quite something I'm used to. Oh my goodness, this is something. Bird, I am going to crush you and throw you into the wind. I don't know why I gave this angel a Russian accent, but it's fine. Hey Tara, how's it going? Welcome,
Hello, Tara.
welcome to the stream. Glad you joined just in time. For whatever this is. Oh, that's not it.
And my fingers.
The angel smites people by punching them. I honestly, the time lapse is going to be a pain to edit, but I honestly might include this in the 100 OC, and maybe not in the 100 OCs drawing, but just document this as a video on the channel.
Yeah, there's definitely sometimes where I'm like, with like videos, stream videos, thinking of trying to put into actual video format.
Yeah.
Be a lot of cutting down.
Yeah. Luckily, what I like about Clip Studio is, if you look up here,
Yeah, the time lapse.
yeah, it records
Yeah.
a time lapse. Oh, there's Deadpool Muffin.
Yeah.
So like I could use that and just cut down on all the note making and whatnot.
Yeah. No, I was like talking about like moments from like the streams
Oh.
or stuff. Like, I remember Jazza did some of those like way long ago. Like, if you ever saw him turning like YouTubers into superheroes and supervillains, which is like very
Yes.
old because like most of those YouTubers like I don't even know of anymore.
Yeah. I
The
think
only
that was
ones I
like
can
one of the
say
first Jazza videos I ever watched.
That one?
I think it was one of the YouTuber superheroes.
I don't remember which one mine was. It was probably some sort of tutorial though. But that was a good. The YouTuber one was good.
Yeah.
At the very least, I like Jaden's hero design. That was cool.
Yeah. Oh my god. This is this is someone else.
That's not the right arm for this.
Me thinking I get carried to heaven by my ancestors, but then I see this. It's just you die. This guy comes down to you, is like, "Be not afraid," and he just grabs you in his giant fist and brings you up to heaven.
Oh, we got a janitor.
What's up?
Well, it's like the character's literally just the user's literally just named janitor. And then Nerd also says this might be the most cursed thing you've ever drawn.
Yes. Perfect. This is what it looks like when you die. Okay, this needs to go on its own layer because this is beautiful. Copy or cut, paste. There we go. New profile picture just dropped. Okay. I'm gonna be so honest, I don't think any of this is anatomically accurate. How far do your hands go down? Go about to the middle of the thigh. This definitely is not it.
I mean, I've watched Code Geass and Total Drama. They don't know anatomy.
Touche. Salad fingers being taken. Me, when I go to heaven, I see this guy the moment I wake up. I want the bird being voiced by Vegeta. Be not afraid. I don't know if I can do a Vegeta voice. I can somewhat do an All Might voice. Same actor, but different vocal range. Because I know Vegeta would probably kill my voice, because it's a little more raspy, if I remember correctly. afraid. Instead of be not afraid, this guy says, don't worry, bro. Hey, bro, don't worry, I'm chill. What does a fist look like from the other direction? Something like this, I believe. Yeah, there we go. I really, I do not know how Drawfee does the shorthand drawing. It's really impressive.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, there's speed.
Yeah.
In just...
Alright. I don't know how exaggerated this falls into. I did make the muscles very big, but it's by no means the anime, like, bulging muscles. But no, that's pretty good. Unfortunately, we are going to have to make this guy smaller because he's huge and we still didn't even get the legs. Why did I draw the hands on a separate layer? Okay, there's a lot more layers to this guy than I thought there was. Hey, don't worry, bro. This is one of the funniest things I've ever read. Don't worry, bro. I could see the bird being voiced by Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, I could see that. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Chris Sabat. Maybe a Chris Tagliaferra. I feel like it would have the deep voice. Should we just throw this out to the social media world and be like, hey, if any of you want to voice this guy, go ahead. I would do that, except I have a grand total of 0 likes on Twitter.
I only use it to share the links at this point, not even for posting art.
Yeah. I tried, once I finished the Vi and Spider-Gwen stream, I'm like, alright, I'm gonna get more into posting my art on social media, not Instagram, because they use AI, and that's not cool.
I mean, that's also what Twitter is the thing.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's figured. Anyway, that lasted a week. Not even. I haven't posted anything since that stream, so, yeah. I don't know why. Like, I want to show my art, like, on the blue skies and the Karas and the whatnot. But it just, there's something in me that's like, yeah, we'll get to it later. Don't worry about it. Okay.
Yeah, I know that feeling. For different reasons, but yeah. Actually, different and same reasons, because I should probably go to some other sites also to post art, but it's... I mean, actually, I do it on Tumblr and Blue Sky, the actual pieces, so... That's 2, at least.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. This guy's got the veins. I'm gonna see this in my sleep. I'm gonna wake up in a cold sweat and be like, the JoJo Stan animator's running out of ideas for the stands. This could definitely pass off as a stand.
Like I said, biblically accurate Magician's Red.
Yep. All right, we got our body. We'll probably make a few adjustments to it to exaggerate the muscles later on. But right now, we're just getting into sketch phase. All right. Now, we'll give it... Oh, we need to do wings. We've already decided on how many sets of wings. So there's going to be 2. If you guys want... I'm not too familiar with like what kind of wings we could do. But if you guys want to suggest types of wing variants, we could give that a try, and we'll maybe choose 2 styles of wings, one for the uppers and one for the lowers. Because I know there's like draconic wings, demonic wings, tetonic wings. I just needed a 3rd rhyming word. But like the Mothra butterfly wings kind of thing. So, squid legs. It's Vegeta's stand. That's funny. Since you told me to remind you to add a sword, yes, we can either.
Sword wings.
Yeah, we could do sword wings. That'd be cool. I'm gonna throw in a little accessories, hand accessories option, and sword. I like Big Bird, Itty Bitty Bird, Mississippi. Clockwork wings. Ooh, that's a good one. Wings. So we got wings with one eye at the middle. Okay. So we got Unicron wings, which I believe is Transformers. What was the one? We got sword wings.
That's kind of what the Unicron ones look like.
Swords?
Yeah.
Okay. Clockwork. I put this section way too close. We're gonna have to move this over just a little bit. There we go. Clockwork. I saw Arc say I in the middle. Okay. Hey chat. I'm really sorry about what I'm about to do.
Are you really?
A little bit, but also Arc suggesting wings with eyes made me want to give him eye nipples, and I hate it. It's awful, which is exactly why I might keep it.
I mean, this is something that Drawfee would 100% do, so...
Stained glass wings. Drawfee, call me. I'm in the relative area.
Drawfee, call me. I'm not in the area, but, you know...
I think they've done things over Zoom.
I assume so. I'm assuming that for sure, especially with like the speed draw they did with Nathan Longs.
Yeah. I love how Thunderbird's fan just says, "What the hell, KyngPin?"
That is the correct, and that is the correct. That is the correct response.
Congrats. Congrats, mate. You've made the 2nd most disturbing image I've ever seen in my life. Glowing purple bladed wings. And purple and blue bladed.
You're apparently going to be banned from the pearly gates now.
Oh, nerd. You watch Boss Level. You already know that.
That is true.
I see Galahound19 suggesting a spiky mace for a hand accessory. Why must I see that? Okay, look. You guys don't need to overreact. If it was a little too much, you could have just said so. Oh, wait. There we go. There. Now everyone's happy.
Put the censor bar on it.
I love live streaming with you all. You are, every single one of you in chat is awesome. What am I looking? What have we made today?
I don't know, but for some reason, I'm having deja vu. It's a weird deja vu, somehow thinking of being a part of some sort of a stream like this, with this pretty much cursed thing, while working on these models, which is weird because I haven't worked on the Tyranid models before, and the other models I was working on was for a gaming stream, so.
Okay. What have we made today? A censored bird-faced Chippendale? Monstrosity, that's what you made. No, Nikolai. It's what we've made. This was a collective effort. Everyone in chat just shoulders a little bit of the blame alongside with me.
It's too late, chat.
Hey, when will Original Character Episode 2 come out? So, Galahound, I mentioned this at the start of the stream, I think. If all goes according to plan, the next episode will be coming out on Friday. I'm planning to do it every 2 weeks, time willing. This one is, excuse me, the next episode for the 100 Original Character Design Challenge has been drawn, written, and recorded. I just have to edit it and gather anyone who made their own version of Frankensurgeon from the first episode. So far, there haven't been too many, but I do want to give it to the last minute before exporting the video, just so I can make sure everyone gets a chance to be in. Because I do like usually having my videos done a few days before they go out, but in order to give everybody a fair chance of being included, I'm gonna wait till like the very stream cut out. Interesting.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait till the very last minute to hit export on that video so I can make sure everyone gets it in. So Thursday night at, let's say, noon Eastern time will be the deadline for the Frankensurgeon drawings. If any of that made sense, if I cut out halfway through. Sorry. Okay, so we have our ideas for the wings. Oh boy, okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect, we can do 2 polls, and then the winner of each poll will be in a third poll. All right, wing type. Round 1. And I'm just gonna go down the list. Unicron, Sword, Clockwork, Steam. That would be that one's gonna. Nope, I'm gonna refrain from saying. I'm shutting up now. Big I in middle. All right, you got 4 minutes on the clock. And vote. Oh, well, I was gonna read Galahound's thing, but then the poll covered it. Have you read the new ending they made for My Hero Academia? The one they had before was just too flat. I've heard about the original ending, Galahound. And while I do have a lot of the My Hero manga, I've only been keeping up with the anime, which I just finished season 7 for, so kind of just waiting it out for season 8 to come out, and then I'll get the ending.
I've seen one thing with Uraka. If that's what you're talking about, Galahound, I have seen that though.
I do think it's weird that the mangaka changed the ending. Like, I understand it didn't make a lot of people happy, and granted, like, it could be a thing where it's like, you know, from an outside perspective, you can notice, people from an outside perspective might not notice things that you could do. But if that was the original intended ending of a story, I don't think he should really be pressured into changing it. It is his story. It's how he wanted to tell it. So, like, I don't know. Like, I get it. I get, like, without... Oh, of course the censor bar is on the one with the hands. Like, I get the people who read it are the ones who, like, make it popular and stuff. But, like, if that's what he intended, like, I don't know. It's weird. I haven't read it yet, so I actually have no idea what it is. I could read it and think it's the worst thing in the world. But I'm just going from a storyteller's perspective. KyngPin, I have an idea for you. Put the eye at the same spot I just gave you.
Figure out which.
Put one eye at the chest.
So hard.
KyngPin, please put one eye at chest or close to the right side. So, like, Ark, you mean something like here? Like right in the middle? Something like that, Ark?
And Nikolai's like, please erase the eye nipples, please.
All right, I'll tell you what, Nikolai. We'll have a vote on whether if we keep the eye nipples or not. That being said, here, I'll make a deal. After we determine what the wings are going to be, we'll have a poll on whether or not we delete the eye nipples. However, if we vote to get rid of the eye nipples, I'm moving the eyes to another place on the body, but I'm not telling you where they are.
And you can't say no to where they are afterwards.
Yes. In fact, as solidarity, I will be... Here is my hand to shake on the deal. Oh. That's a cool idea, Ark.
It's the bat nipples of KyngPin Creations, is what. Hohei?
How. I believe it's pronounced how, but I could be wrong. All right. So Ark, you said... Oh, nope. You said put it more over to the side. That's kind of cool. Oh, maybe I'll keep it only if we get rid of the eye nipples. Anyway, so end of the first poll for the wings. We have our winner is Sword. Now for round 2, start a poll. Wing shape round 2. We've got. Oh, wait a minute. We don't need to hold a tiebreaker round. We're literally doing 2 sets of wings, so we can do one of them sword and then one for whoever wins the second one. Never mind. We need a tiebreaker because Clockwork and Sword tied. Thank you for pointing that out. I did not notice that. And then we have... Okay, so 4 more minutes are on the clock. Vote for these, and I guess we'll have a tiebreaker, and then the top 2 will get wings. Thank you, probably not a felon, for pointing that out. I skimmed over the what's it called? The percentages, so I didn't realize they tied. What is a negative space wing? I'm not entirely sure. I saw Dempsey suggest it, so what I'm thinking is, It would work better if we were doing this in like a manga style where we were only working with black and white, but it would just kind of be like the shape of wings, like drawing outside the shape of wings. So I really don't know how to explain it, but it would be something like, let's say yeah, well, that was dumb. Obviously, nothing's going to show up if I black out the thing where everything's made in black. But let's say something like this, and then the wings would just be the negative space of the colors. Meaning the line art would just kind of determine the wings, and then the rest of it is just blacked out, for lack of a better word. Something like that. It's not the best explanation or interpretation, but that's how I came to understand it. You can actually ask Dempsey. He's the one, I think, who suggested it. Can you give us a clue for the next redraw prompt, please? Okay. This'll prove who's been paying attention in chat, and if like you know who's been here for a little bit of the chat, or for a little bit for the stream. But the next community redraw prompt will relate to one of the drawings that I said was my favorite earlier in the stream. One of the top 5 that I mentioned will in some way relate to the community redraw for December 2024. It will also be revealed tomorrow, but yes. Excuse me. Or the alternative interpretation, everything around the wings are wings except the wings which aren't wings. What? What did you just say to me, nerd? Okay, so what is going on today? What's up, Kane and King? So what we've been doing this whole stream is we've been taking this character that you see here, and we've been voting on how we would be, or we've been voting on design elements bit by bit. So chat's voted on giving him a bird head, a single eye in the center, 3 rings around the neck, 2 sets of wings, this absolutely toned muscle physique, eye nipples, and now we're voting on what the wings should look like. How much time do you have, Ark? We are running a little behind. You have 10 minutes, Ark. And then I will start gathering for the recreations. Nope, not artist showcase. If there was an indie animation Smash Bros. Game, who would be the first round of characters to appear? Anyone voiced by Michael Kovac. The first round of characters would be Serial Designation N, Rocky Rickaby, Jax, Cheshire Cat from Alice in Blankland, which is an upcoming one. What was that one I just watched? Plain Girl or Mean Girl?
Pain Girl?
Pain Girl, that was it. I forget the character he plays in that, but Michael Kovac is in that.
You know what? I think one of the first ones would be Charlie the Unicorn.
Oh, I forgot that counts.
Yeah, we have to think like the OG people.
Yeah.
did it.
Animator versus animation would be up there. That counts.
Someone from Asdef movie.
Mine Turtle.
Yeah, Mind Turtle.
All right.
Or the I Like Trains kid.
Where did my pen go? All right. Stream's over. I can't draw without a pen. Where did it go? What? There we go. It's all right, everybody. I found it. All right. We have another tie. So, clockwork, sword, negative space stained. Negative space stained glass. I guess that means we have to have another. No, Caden King. Michael Kovac didn't do Charlie the Unicorn. Knight was just. Why am I so cut off in my own webcam? Knight was just saying, like, from the original early days of YouTube, that would be included in the.
So salad fingers would also be in it.
Oh, that counts. Yeah.
I only remember it because someone mentioned it like earlier.
Llamas with hats. Wing shape. Tie breaker round. Sword. Clockwork. Nope, not clockwork. Stained glass. Negative space. 4 more minutes on the clock. Why not do the tie's wings together? Oh, that's not a bad idea. How would I don't know. Actually, okay, you know what? We've already created a nightmare. I'm going to prematurely end the poll. There's 2 sets of wings, meaning there are 4 wings. Meaning we can literally do. Also, I'm noticing I'm running out of space for the actual character. Okay, you know, can you stupid layers are just cut. Paste. It's fine, whatever. Alright. We gotta make our guy even smaller. Oh no. Wait, what? Oh. Dang it. Intrude. What are you doing? Shrink. Who selected shrink selection? I didn't do that. Alright. Let's make our guy smaller. Now he's just a little guy. It's just a little guy. Alright.
Yeah, this little table I have is full of little guys.
Alright. We're just doing this as a sketch. So obviously we don't have the lower half done. I think next stream we'll come in, we'll finish voting, and then we'll start on the actual piece of the character. Because I feel like this doesn't really count as character design. Like we are designing a character, but I feel like this is not. Doesn't reflect the efforts of the chat. Like, I want to draw like a fully realized rendered version of this character, like you would see in any other live stream, and well, like what you would see in any of the videos. So, I think once we finish up here, we'll take everything we did and do like a splash art or something of our character. And that way, figuring out how to draw sword wings becomes a future KyngPin problem.
very. That'd be like.
I'm going very steampunk.
Yeah, steampunk with like. Clock? Like the. Clock cams?
Yeah.
Hello, I have to go to the actual Discord. Who's it? Hello, nerd.
Hey there.
Hey, what's up?
Just came in to say that from the bottom of my heart, what the heck are you drawing?
I'm drawing whatever chat tells me. This time, it's not on me. I forfeit all blame.
Okay, that's good to hear. Here.
Clock punk? There's an aesthetic called clock punk?
That's not that surprising.
There's a lot of aesthetics these days.
That's true.
It's usually like a combination of two aesthetics, also.
Yeah. This really, it's just steampunk with 100% more clocks.
Yeah.
Steampunk, more clocks.
I'm noticing a lot of it looks AI generated.
That sucks.
Yep.
That's like the worst part.
Yeah, you can't, like, Google Images now just have AI generated images and they don't tell you what's what.
I mean, some of them you do. You just have to see which site they're saying it's from.
Oh, well, yeah.
Obviously, it's not 100% guaranteed.
Oh, hey, Drawing with Mr. S, how's it going? Steampunk. No matter how long I study steampunk, my brain cannot comprehend the sheer amount of detail and gears within it.
Yeah.
Not this arm. This one. I think it enough.
Also, just a warning, once I finish sketching out all 4 of these wings, we will be moving on to the artist showcase. So, if there's anything you would like to show off from before or during the stream, feel free to leave it either in the Discord channel linked below, or post it on social media, and feel free to tag me, also linked below.
This one. I'll be able to figure it out. This arm. This guy.
Hey, this somewhat resembles steampunk. Yay! Stained glass might be the hardest. Oh, jeez. Kaden, King, you don't have to call me out like that. Very important question. Are you ever going to finish the Bullwinkle drawing? That stream was almost 8 months ago. Honestly, Kaden King, I don't know. I'll have to look back at it, but I wasn't a huge fan of the way it was looking. But maybe... Okay, this is not what stained glass looks like. Maybe I should look up a reference to stained glass. Maybe I'll do a video at some point where it's like finishing unfinished pieces. If I can even find some of the unfinished ones, because who knows where they're buried, but... just out of just to do it. I don't know if I'll finish it. But I did really like the challenge itself. So maybe I will, just to keep that challenge going. Because I did another one as a video, the random super fight cards. All right, it's not the greatest stained ink. No, not stained ink, stained glass, but when are we gonna vote on the eye nipples? You're right, let's do that real quick before we move on to the showcase. Delete or keep the nightmare behind the censor bar.
Somehow I feel like I know where that vote's gonna go.
I know where I want it to go. Doesn't mean it'll play out the way I want. Oh, just for everybody's reference, this is what's behind the censor bar, for those of you just joining. And we are now voting on whether to keep or delete them. Whenever we draw the final thing, we're gonna have to make sure that I choose a pose where all the wings are represented.
Yep. Yeah, I'm just seeing the full image now. I'd like to offer a public apology to George Clooney Batman. It could have been worse.
I don't know. I didn't give this guy a credit card, so...
That's fair.
Okay, now he does. Yeah, the negative wings might be the hardest to figure out how to draw them.
Yeah.
This will be our placeholder for the negative wings. It's not great, but it's just something.
Yeah, Bones being stupid. Asking me to delete stuff off of it, which, like, I already did do that the other day.
Yeah. Very mixed votes for the KyngPin Creations made God's most hidden creation. We're very split, it seems.
Yeah. But while I won't be able to show it, I was able to get 10 of the guys done.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but phones, like, you can't take any photos. You need to delete stuff. I did that the other day, so...
Did you delete them from the trash as well?
That is probably the main thing I'm going to have to actually do.
Yeah, deleting them doesn't actually delete them. You have to delete them.
Okay, where is the trash?
Alright, well... I hope everybody is happy with what we came here together as a community to make today.
And I feel like 53% of people are going to be at least.
I believe in today's stream we've made at least one cosmic being cry.
Only one?
At least one.
But yeah, no, Tough is right. This is still 100% better than an emu.
Yes. However, like an emu, this being could also completely wipe out Australia.
Oh, obviously.
I should have reiterated the clause of the deal we made earlier, but it's fine.
Australia. Probably like the entire continent of Australia.
Yeah. All right, there we go. So this is our status. You should show this to Lunate and Tara and record their reactions. Well, Tara was in here earlier, so she's seen it. She might have shown it to the other two. I don't know. I'll have to ask them. Ask them what they thought of this. By the way, we're not even done yet. We still have a whole second half of character to
Yeah,
vote
we
on.
still have like at least legs. Legs, feet, maybe a tail.
I think this has easily become my favorite stream idea that I've done in the last year. Emotion chart was good. Emotion chart was fun. This is unhinged, and I love it.
Good.
All right, so I'm gonna grace you. Oh no. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah?
Poll ends.
Idea.
Poll
We
is
just
over.
erased one of them.
Exactly. Where is it?
There we go. Everyone loses.
All right. Heads left, tails right. Flip a coin. It says tails. It didn't say it out loud, but it says tails.
Right.
So, which let's go with their left and right. This one. There we go. That actually, I'm going to be honest. The two eyes on top of each other on the peg is actually, I really like that as a design. I think I'm going to resize it a little to make it seem a little more cohesive with the other eye, but yeah, I honestly think that's pretty cool.
I don't know if this stream is up or
Did it crash
I
again?
don't know. It might just be my phone.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just my phone.
Okay, I didn't get a notification. Yeah. I'm done. All right.
Sometimes those take a while, but still.
Yeah. Keep one eye. Looks like it could be a fallen angel. Oh, it's fallen from something, all right, Ben.
This thing definitely fell.
You know what? Half a chest eye is good enough. Imagination disturbs me. Yeah. It'll do that. Anyway, I will grace you all. I will hide this for now while I gather for the artist showcase. Hi, it's me. Oh, really? Wait. Oh, that's why. There we go. All right, here we go. Images for the stream. Oh, Arc, that is cool. Okay, sorry. Getting distracted. Wow, we have a lot to do today. Okay. Copy image. I've got MomoCon still pulled up. Oh, right, it's copy link. Can you? Thank you. Jeez, why is nothing working? Copy link. Dempsey, if you're still in the chat, I apologize. I keep forgetting to get pure ref. KyngPin I tagged for the showcase. Awesome. Thank you, Ben. I will grab that in just a second. Still going through all of the, I almost said YouTube, Discord. We got a lot today. I think for the most part, we're gonna, I'm pretty sure I've said this before, and I just didn't do it. I think we're gonna start treating or depending on how much art we get per person, or per stream, we're gonna start treating the artist showcase as more of a showcase and less like a critique per se, just to make sure everybody has time to shine, and also so we're not here till the next day. I got all those. And Ben, you said you tagged me. I can actually just access this. Why do I have so many windows open? Oh my goodness. I just hit Alt Tab for the first time, and during the stream there's like 40 windows open. Ew, gross. AI Studio? Never. What's that? All right. That appears to be everything. And yeah, let's begin. Moving over back to the art stream. Boom. All right, I guess we'll start with Ben because I started here by accident. So first up, we got Benjamin Neal Art from Instagram, who gave us a plethora of characters. First up, we have Erica Castle, daughter of Robert Castle and Orner Zenbith. Erica is a dragonborn, human, and eel. Despite the fact that she looks scary, she has a heart of gold. Ben, I don't need to say it again, but once again, your color theory and saturation are beautiful. Next up, we got Daisy North, daughter of Drew North and Umaima.
On Discord, you're cutting out a little bit, just to let you know.
Am I doing good, or am I assuming I'm peaking the mic?
No, you feel, sounds good now.
Okay, I was probably just screaming into the mic then. Sorry, I'll back up a little bit. Daisy North, daughter of Drew North and Umaima Quershi. Apologize if I said that wrong. She is a half-human, half-poison dart frog. She has the powers of a warlock, giving her mystical powers. Nice work. Next up, Monty Shaw, son of Connor Shaw and Elena Fox, making him a half-elf raccoon, giving him alchemical and mystical abilities. What's with the... Why are we using AI to destroy AI? I mean, I understand, but yes. KyngPin got more windows than a Facebook mom has tabs on her phone. Don't call me out like that. Yeah, look. I forget to close the tabs too sometimes, okay? Look, I'm sorry. Anyway, back to Ben's art. Ben, actually, nice. This is really cool. I like the posing. The pointing forward is very hard to do foreshortening-wise, and you did a really good job here. And your next character?
No, the leg.
What?
I said no, the leg, because one of the legs popped off. There it is.
Oh, okay. Next up, this is number 4. Brody Park, son of Kevin Park and Raisin Harb, making him part bat, part human, and were-owl. He can transform into a human and bat-owl state at will. Nice. And nice work on the wing details. All the individual feathers and fur look really nice. Next up... excuse me, next up... I'm sorry, I'm losing count. This is number 5. Kira David, daughter of Talia Harper Eaton, also known as Phantom Kid, and Calvin David, also known as the Reaper. She has the powers of death and is basically the embodiment of death. Nice. Once again, color theory is on point, Ben. Next up, Keith Dry, son of Flamer, Link Mech Enhanced Flamethrower, and Alice Dry, also known as Black Tiger, giving him the power to control fire and turn into a partial mechanical enhanced Black Tiger. Nice. I like the use of fire and lighting.
Very nice.
Yeah, Ven, I agree. These are really cool. Next up, we got Seth George, son of Scott George, also known as Soul Slayer, cool name, and Amy Price, also known as Vortex, giving him the alternative powers of the Reaper. He can kill people by forming vortexes to their souls and can transform into a powerful centipede demon. Nice. This angle looking down at the character too is also really nice. And last but certainly not least, Poppy Beck, daughter of Elena Fyodorovich Beck, also known as Black Tiger, and Adam Beck, a demigod. She has the powers of the tiger god, Tigerome, and can turn into a dangerous dragon demon. Ooh, nice. This hand right here, Ben, is really well drawn. Like, this is such a well-actualized fist from such a good angle, and to have the other hand on top of it is really, really well done. Nice work. Keep it up. These characters are amazing, and they get cooler and cooler with each time you tag me in something. All right, so I think it's probably just easiest if we go in reverse order. So, next up we have Knight of Arcane. I think, yes we do. Knight of Arcane with your, what were they, Warhammer 40k miniatures?
Yeah, some Tyranids, yeah.
Nice. And so, I'm not too familiar with miniatures. You put these to get, like, they came in even smaller pieces, and you had to put them together.
I have one in my hand right now. It's about the size of my, the smaller guys, they're about the size of my thumb.
Wow. That's really cool. I would like to try out miniatures one day.
Yeah, it's on the higher end
Right.
of price.
Yeah, I figured. But yeah, no, definitely keep it up. These look awesome. Next up, drawing with Mr. S posted Fred Jones from Scooby-Doo in D&D. This is cool. I really like it. I like the use of the colors and the shading. Drawing with Mr. S's style is one that I really like, especially the way you render hair is really good and something I want to pull some inspiration from, because this is really cool. Nice going. All right, next up we have Ark, who drew their interpretation of Frankensurgeon from the first episode of 100 OC's Design Challenge. I forgot what I even called it. But here we go. This is Ark's interpretation of Frankensurgeon. And I like how you included more human elements, whereas mine was full Frankenstein head to toe. You included more human-esque elements and skin tones and stuff, which is really nice. And I like the syringe. The syringe looks really, both of them actually. I noticed this is also one. Really well done. Nice use of colors.
He's about to reanimate some people with that syringe.
Yeah. Nice work. Keep it up. Can't wait. If you want, Ark, feel free to join in the next one too, because I'd be really interested to see what you make for that one. Next up, we have Probably Not a Felon with one of the D&D characters in a game I ran. He's a rock gnome artificer. That's really cool. So running is DMing, I believe. Once again, not too familiar with D&D.
I think usually, yeah, I think it's usually what.
Yeah.
people
But-
run.
But this is really cool. I really like the posing of the character and just the sheer amount of motion you've captured in this sword swing. Like you can really tell he's coming down with the sword. Great work. This is really cool. And it's stuff like this that makes me want to play D&D more. Next up, we have Underwater Wings with, well, it's written as this is the third drawing, but this is the first one we're seeing. Apologies, the tabs kind of got mixed up. But this is the third drawing that I did, and I tried something new. I used a pen for the clothes and hands. Oh yeah, I can see it. The line work is thicker and more prominent than like the limbs. It's actually a really cool use of line art, only using it for some of the parts of the piece. I would like to see what you do with this more going forward, Underwater Wings or Thunderbirds, because I really like this thing. I like that you tried something new, because that's always hard. Stepping out of your comfort zone is always difficult, but this looks really, really cool. Keep it up. And I can't wait till we come across the two other ones you did. Next up, KyngPin. Here are some of my original characters for Christmas. First, my favorite twins, Orange, Kara Smith, and Eddie. So, Kara Smith is in orange, and Eddie Smith is in purple with the reindeers. And then there's their cousin in red, Katie Smith. And finally, purple with the Christmas tree is the Great Elder. Oh. Looking really cool, KyngPin. Once again, the way you connect your characters in their design look really, or turns out really well. Like, they all look unique, but you can tell when certain characters share a relation, which is really, really nice. Next up, we're back with Underwater Wings with the second drawing they did. This is the finished version of a drawing that I have been doing for this stream. Oh, nice. I like to see what people like. I appreciate everybody sending art, but it's really special to see that people are drawing alongside the stream. I think that's really cool, and that really means a lot to me. So thank you all for being here, and thank you for those who've been drawing alongside me. It's really fun. I know I can't see you drawing, but it's nice to know that, like, we're just sitting around and all drawing together, because it's really fun. It's something I used to do with my friends when we were younger. Now I'm sad.
Midlife crisis, or let's go.
Sure hope not. That means I'm dying very soon. I'm gonna.
I mean, you just have to fail your romance route with Milo.
Very soon, I'm gonna look like this. Hey, where'd the other eye go? What happened? There it is. Okay. Sorry. Back to the artist showcase. But no, this is really cool, Underwater Wings. Keep it up. You're doing an awesome job. Next up, we've got apple flavors. Oh, this is cute. Making friends from the realm. Fantasy creeds into Fakemon. Oh, making friends from the realm into Fakemon, starting with Vampiri. Guess the typing. I'm gonna say ghost and poison, maybe. KyngPin, you
Dark
gotta make
poison?
that Discord emote. I'll see what I can do, Ben. I heard one of you were guessing, but I didn't hear what you said.
Dark poison is my guess.
I might guess off the top of my head either flying poison or flying dark.
Alright, well, I think there's only one type, so we're about to see.
Yeah.
Nope, there's two. Dark Fairy. Dang it.
Oh.
I can see it.
Yeah. I know I was wrong. I said ghost and poison, so I got 0.
I guess dark. It partially reminds me of Patamon from Digimon in like certain angles, and Patamon has like a dark variant, so
Oh, I can see it.
more or less how
Yeah.
my brain got it to work for that.
Nice. Alright. Knight, you get half points. I get 0. Nerd, what did you guess again?
Dark flying, because it's a bat, so I
Alright.
thought flying.
Everybody
That
but
makes
me
sense.
gets half points. But no, great job, Apple Flavors. It looks really cute. I love it.
I assume it's the berry part that could be the clue.
Oh,
'cause,
yeah.
Like, all berry nature, like.
That's true. Next up, we have Tough with This Is My Art with my OC Milo Strong, and his extinct animals sleeping. Also, he got his power from a god ring that is on his forearm, and he was bestowed the power by the god of monsters and creatures, name in progress. That's cool. And I like how so I'm believing this is what you asked about for or maybe not. Someone asked for an extinct animal. I thought it was Tough, but I could be misremembering.
Might have been though.
Yeah.
It's been a while, so.
Either way, this looks amazing. I love all the sleeping little guys, and then I apologize if I mispronounce it. I'm on Monster Prom mode. Milo or Milo is just wrapped up in the snake. That's adorable. This is really cute. Keep it up. This looks really cool, and I really like the character. Next up, we got Fazbear Entertainment with some Zeus art. This is really cool. I love the background, the way the text is utilized in the piece, and I don't know if this is what you were going for, but I'm getting Disney Hercules vibes from this character.
There's something about this style that I just don't know where I want to place the style.
Right.
But it looks really good.
Yeah, it's a really nice style.
Yeah, especially around the face.
Mm-hmm. And like I really like the very soft blending from the pencil. Like it slowly fades out from the darker to the lighter areas. That's really cool. Nice work, Fazbear Entertainment. Next, we have underwater wings for one more time. This is what I've been doing. Okay, well, now it makes... So this was the work in progress of the piece we just saw finished. But anyway, still good to show it off. This is what I've been doing for the stream, but for some reason, my head is telling me that I don't like it. So tell me what y'all think. Well, you already heard my opinion. I really like it, and I like the stuff you're doing with the pen for some of the line art, but not all of it. I think that's a really unique style choice, and I think it's really cool. And if we compare it to the finished piece, copy link. If we compare it to the finished piece, I think it turned out really well. I really like the use of the colors, and just the overall shape and design of everything. So, I think you did a great job. So, keep it up, because it's really cool seeing what you come up with each week. Next up, we have a kind of two-parter here, but we have Fizzard, the Fish Wizard. He's my friend's character, and here is the avatar that he is based off of. Boom! I think this is really cool. I like the, I like how you can clearly see the different, not the difference, the inspiration from the reference to the final piece. And just overall, I really like the piece. It's really well done. The water effects in the background, the kimono and the folds in it, the patterning. There's a lot of attention to detail that went into this. Also, this is from Jolly's Thistle Defender, if I didn't say that before. But no, very nice job overall. I also like how you took the pointed witch hat and turned it into a fishtail. That's creative. That's really creative.
Yeah, I wanted to point that out too, because that was like really good.
Yeah.
Like chef kiss. Good.
And I might be wrong, but it looks very based off of a koi fish, correct? I don't know if you're in the chat, but
yeah, I can see koi fish.
Yeah. Just it's the white and orange that's making me lean more towards it. I don't know much about fish though, so.
Yes.
But yeah, great work, really cool. And we are going to revisit Arc one more time for a Dual Tricks. Or, I'm sorry, Arc writes, the Dual Tricks is my fan Omnitrix, and this is the redesign of Gut Rot. And for reference, this is what the original Gut Rot looks like.
It was inspired by coughing.
The Pokemon or the act?
The Pokemon, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I learned that from the last month, 2 months ago's, the most recent into Ultimatrix from.
Oh, I didn't watch that one yet.
Orash.
Yeah, I didn't watch that one yet.
Yeah. Orash mentioned that's where the design for Gut Rat was inspired by coughing. Apparently being like the art director's like favorite Pokemon or something.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. It's also something we could technically do for her video at some point.
Yeah. Well, so fun fact, this stream was originally going to be let's design a Ben 10 alien together. And then we would have just skipped the first part and went right into it, but I'm happy with what we did here.
It is cursed.
Perfect. But no, Arc, this is really cool. I've seen your other Pokemon, nope, not Pokemon, Ben 10 Alien redesigns, and the way you use the purple in each of them is really, really good. The use of purple is such a good color choice. I might be biased because it's one of my favorite colors, but still, it looks so good. And if you joined us last week, you'll remember that Owen Williams and Ute, I apologize if I said your name wrong, created a little team of characters based off of the Smiling Critters in a sci-fi setting. These were the 4 they presented last week, and today Owen shows us, nope, wrong image. Owen shows us the final 4. Here we have Caden the Lion with weapons of Wolverine claws. Awesome. I'm going to do my best to read it. It's a little hard to see, but Caden is a member of the Stealth Riders and serves as the group's quick and speedy slasher with his bone claws that some in his group say are similar to a superhero they are familiar with, using them to slice his way through enemies with complete ease, even if his enjoyment does make his teammates concerned. Next to that, we've got Nerd the Velociraptor, wielding a double-sided spear. Nerd is a member of the Stealth Riders and the tech expert of the group. He uses his talent with machines to help make tech for use on missions and aid his team in them. Though, while he prefers to be in the back as tech support, he does enter the fray himself using his double-sided spear and his toe claws to cut down enemies with extreme precision. He is also the 3rd member of the group who spends his time drawing and is best of all 3 due to being able to get multiple drawings done in the same time it takes King to do the sketch phase, i.e. 5 hours.
I think that's
Ouch.
all accurate.
Ouch.
Can confirm that is all accurate.
Next, we have Tuff the Axolotl, weapons throwing knives. Nice. Tuff is a member of the Stealth Riders and is the most positive member of the group, always the ray of sunshine in nearly every scenario, even if said ray of sunshine can blind his fellow teammates on occasion. He is very accurate ranged fighter, using his signature throwing knives with deadly accuracy, allowing him to take down enemies from several dozen feet away. And finally, we've got Ben the Tiger with a weapon of a Gatling gun. Solid pick.
Yeah.
Ben is a member of the Stealth Riders and serves as the group's nigh unstoppable powerhouse. With his inhuman strength on the level of Tai Lung from Kung Fu Panda, he can toss around enemies like they were toys or tear them apart like they were made of wet paper, either with his bare hands or with his Gatling gun, allowing him to become a human turret. Nicely done. So well actualized, and the colors are beautiful. Nice work. And I'm interested to see if you do more with this little team you got going, because it's really cool. And finally, not finally. There's one more that I need to add in. Don't worry, Frederick, I do see it. I'm going to keep this over here for now. We will revisit it in a second. But first, we've got Ven with 2 images. Going up all the way to the top. Nope, past it. Here we go. And there we go. All right, Ven's got 2 images here. We've got blind color palette. We've got a blind color palette challenge for this first one. Ven, by blind color palette, it means you did it in black and white and then turned on the color, correct? Because I think that's what that challenge entails. I can't remember off the top of my head. But either way, it looks really cool. The symboling in the background, the posing, the design, just overall looks really, really cool. And the colors came out really nice for not knowing what you were picking. And now I want to do the challenge myself. But yeah, this is amazing work. And then you also put in a bonus Heath doodle that you made at 1 in the morning. You and I both have very different definitions of the word doodle. This is incredible. If you want comparison, here's a doodle I did at 2 a.m. the other night. Hold up, gotta find it. At any second now. It's gonna get there, don't worry. Nope. Wow, I'm almost done with the sketchbook. This is a doodle I did at 2 a.m. of Jinx. I woke up in the middle of the night and drew this so I didn't forget it. It's not great.
Oh boy, 2 a.m.
But no, this looks awesome. I really wish I had a connection, like a direct line to Popcross so I can show him this, because this is really awesome. And finally, we've got a art piece from Frederick, who, if I remember correctly, is drawing an angel for the street from Freddy Arts. I don't believe it's the same angel we've been drawing on stream, as I note the distinct lack of bird head. But no, this is really cool. The anatomy so far looks awesome, as well as the posing. And I really like the wings that you've drawn. They look actually really, really cool and well actualized. But thank you all. That'll do it for the artist showcase. And back to our mess here. Our mess of a character that we will hopefully continue next week. Wrist pending. I hope everything is. I hope my just arm feels better overall. Because once we have to draw the actual thing, the actual final piece, my hand's not gonna like me. But so far, this looks really cool, and I'm very happy you all took part in this. But that's gonna do it today, and I will see all of you tomorrow in the community recreations. Take care, everybody.
Later.
See ya.